Welcome back, everybody, to Decision Time. You're at this point
number one.
Number one.
We're back.
We're on the rise.
We got a table.
Yeah, look at this.
Built this fresh today.
Yeah, so you guys can't see our feet anymore and talk about them.
Maybe some hairs.
But we are doing a little bit of a different format. So you'll be seeing this video a little bit sooner, and then you'll see another video later in the week. We'll be wearing the same clothes because we're filming both today. But this video specifically is looking at the previous card in UFC Texas.
Yeah.
Strickland versus Hernandez. So we're gonna break down this fight. We're gonna go a little bit more in depth in each fight, talk about each fighter, get a little bit more matchups made and stuff like that. And then our next video, which you'll see Wednesday or Thursday, we'll be covering the later card. So hope you guys enjoy this format. This one will be a little bit shorter than usual, but I'm sure you guys enjoy that as well. So you have to watch for an hour and a half of us yap. Instead, you get 45 minutes and
something like that. Yeah,
something like that across the whole week. Without further ado, let's just get straight into UFC Texas. It was an okay card. It was actually pretty interesting. There was some. I still feel like Paramount's production isn't the best.
There are some moderateness.
Yeah, the whole
in the
ad break. Yeah, isn't the best. I kind of missed the ESPN win because it was just kind of soothing.
Like, as much as I hated watching Beneil Dariush get knocked out, it was kind of just like, oh,
it's a little calming.
Yeah, it's like my favorite just got knocked out. And I'm just like, oh,
it's like a little bit of reflection music.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. But
if I heard like, whoa.
Yeah. I'm like, oh man, it's like a Burger King ad after your favorite fighter gets knocked out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just not fun. Otherwise, I mean, the production's it's kind of the same. There's some new camera angles that I'm kind of enjoying, but other than that, it's very. The ad breaks are too long.
They did have a few promotional videos, which you thought were not great.
Yeah.
The Miami one.
Yeah. You see, hire better editors, man. Like, hire better people to make content.
It's better than it was before.
Yeah, I mean,
it's an upgrade from nothing.
We are getting more ads for fights and announcements, which is cool. Instead of just cutting to John Anik and Daniel Cormier sitting there being like, hey, by the way, next fight event, we're actually getting ads for them, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's either them during the broadcast or Dana on his IG lives.
Yeah. Which both aren't great, but at least we got some hype videos now. But
better now, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, weird lineup too of announcers. No Joe Rogan, no Daniel Cormier.
Yeah.
Which is weird because in Texas you think those guys would be there, but
especially Joe.
Yeah. Instead we got Paul Felder and Michael Bisping, which hey, I don't mind them.
The Irish Dragon and an actual British man.
Yeah. And John Anik is always great. So.
I mean, it's just John. Yeah.
Just John.
If it was Brendan Fitzgerald,
then we have some issues. Brendan Fitzgerald, if you're watching this,
You're chill.
You're chill.
But it's John.
It's John or nobody at this point. Anyways, enough about rambling on about production and all that stuff. Let's talk about the card a little bit.
Let's freaking talk about it.
Karli Judice versus Juliana Miller. It's kind of very obvious what was going to happen in this one.
Yeah.
Goes to decision. Karli Judice moves to 6-2.
Mm-hmm.
Juliana Miller down to 4-4.
Yeah, no, she's
not a great outing.
Yeah.
Possibly gonna make a cut.
Maybe, but that division is so empty. They might just keep her around as fodder.
Yeah.
Karli Judice, she's actually solid. I think she could maybe get a ranked fight next, just because she actually, she did go to decision here, but she can finish fights, which automatically means she's better than the other half of the division.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I didn't really enjoy this fight too much, to be honest. Watching it was not very entertaining to me, and I think that Juliana Miller had a really bad performance. Karli Judice just kind of rolled her way into the victory.
Yeah.
And I think that it was a pretty tame way to start the event.
Yeah. It was, I was not expecting a whole lot going into the event, and, this kind of kept me at that same level so far. But a better fight, Jordan Leavitt versus Yadier Del Valle.
is Jordan Leavitt kind of maybe back since losing it to Chase Hooper? Is Jordan Leavitt at featherweight kind of good?
Yeah, I was gonna say his first fight moving, which is odd, moving down as you get older in your career, but hey, he kind of bodied the guy.
Yeah, and you know, I was kind of a little bit hesitant on Jordan Leavitt in this fight, just because we haven't really seen good things from him in a while. I mean, he did win last year against Kurt Holobaugh.
I don't even think Holloway's in the UFC anymore.
No.
So.
But Yadier was a pretty decent win. Kind of an up and coming old prospect, stops his momentum.
But was he really? Was he that guy? Because that Bulgarian fight, that's a mafia win.
Kind of, yeah.
So is he? Yadier Duval, is he good?
Is he good?
I don't know.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see about his next fight. But Jordan Leavitt looks good at featherweight, which again, weird that he's deciding to move down now, this late. But hey, you do you, King.
What are your thoughts on John Paul Lebosnoyani, Samir? You picked Phil Rowe to win this. And what was your decision with that?
If I'm being honest, I just preferred going into it. I kind of looked at their records, and I thought,
You thought Phil Rowe was that guy?
Well, I didn't think he was that guy, but when he beat, because I rewatched some of his wins, and I thought that he'd just be able to deal with I'm gonna say JPL because there's no way I'm saying his last name. I thought he could deal with him. He had really good grappling in the wins that he had, against Lucas LaRue, and even Nico Price. That fight is the only one that I remember going into this fight and being I like this performance in him. I think he could beat JPL, but it didn't go the way I expected.
That's the issue with Nico Price. You never know if you can trust him because some nights he's actually there, a lot of nights he's not. So it's is that win credible or is that a fake win?
If it's Nico Price, it's not that credible.
Nico Price, he sometimes does.
When he's on, he's on.
Yeah, but a lot of the time he's
just
not.
off.
So it's a questionable win, but John Paul was debuting. Who knows where he's at?
Yep.
And he was a way smaller fighter too. I forget exactly the height difference, but Phil Rowe looked like he had a cool 4 inches, which is a lot. And he kind of showed that, with his length, he just was able to strike him better.
Yeah.
But thank God John Paul got the win, because I've been hyping this guy up for a minute.
Yeah. he looked good. Phil Rowe, I think at the end of the fight, looked like Phil Rowe was kind of piecing him up.
Yeah.
And there were some moments where I was like,
I thought it was gonna
John Paul, you gotta relax. You're winning, and it wasn't a split decision, but I think a well-deserved split decision for JPL.
It could have gone either way.
It could have gone either way, and I don't think Phil Rowe was necessarily disappointing, to be honest. He has disappointed in his last couple fights and stuff, but
I thought it was alright for a short notice fight.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I think that Austin Vanderford would have got slimed, so anything better than that on short notice, solid.
Can't be mad at it.
And then we had Ramiz Brahimaj versus Punahele Soriano. It was fine.
It was okay.
Nothing to write home about.
Nothing to
Yeah, I kind of went to the washroom during this fight.
Reasonable, honestly.
The next 2 fights I did not watch.
It's Joselyne.
Yeah, I missed both of those fights. I just thought, I looked at them and I was like, Yeah, I'll just take a break.
I can take this
one. Yeah, and then I came back.
Yeah. Soriano, I mean, there's nothing really.
He's fine. He's cool. He's alright.
Yeah. I think we both picked Brahimaj.
I picked Soriano. No, I picked Brahimaj,
Yeah. Kind of disappointing, but
it was just he just got outclassed. There wasn't really, it was just they kind of were the same person, but Brahimaj was just slightly worse.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that take. I'm not mad about it.
It is what it is,
However, Joselyne Edwards.
Oh my God.
That slam.
Oh my God.
That was so tough. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Nora Cornolle, she broke her clav, I think.
Was that what it was?
Or maybe it was something in her shoulder. It was something in this area.
Yeah.
Just broke.
And she's almost like a snap.
On the replay, you can fully hear a.
Yeah. Which was kind of low key. Joselyne Edwards really needs to work on her striking because she was getting outstruck. Even in the grappling, sorry, even in the grappling exchanges, like when they were up against the fence, I thought Nora was landing the better strikes.
Oh yeah.
The knees were kind of devastating with Joselyne Edwards, and she looked like she was struggling a bit. But hey, she got her moment and she took full advantage of it. I'm not mad at it. The slam was great. It was kind of perfectly landed. She trapped her arm, which is kind of a bad thing, but in the UFC, like, you're trying to hurt your opponent, so why not? And, you know, originally we thought that Nora got knocked out, but it was clear that she just, like, got hurt.
She just couldn't move. She just...
Yeah, and then the rear naked got landed, which I thought was great class from Joselyne to just kind of, you know, I'm not going to keep striking. I'm going to, you know, ref's not calling it, might as well pull a submission, at least not, like, severely brain damage this other woman.
Yeah.
But Joselyne Edwards looked good, needs to work on her striking. Other than that, I mean, her grappling was great. So
yeah.
Can't really say
it was just like a solid performance.
It was a good fight.
And we had a finish.
Yeah.
Don't get a lot of those, so I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
This is the only finish on the entire prelims.
Yeah, that's what made the card feel long.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to see where Joselyne Edwards goes from here because she's relatively young too. I think she's like 28.
She's younger for that weight class. I forget the exact age, but yeah.
All right, Samir, you gotta talk about this one because you picked both guys to win in the message you sent.
Alden, Coria, and Luis.
So what was your actual pick? I gave you Alden, Coria. I gave it that, so you won.
I can't lie. I think I made a typo. And I picked the wrong guy.
You did pick
Gurule, and I picked the wrong guy.
Damn.
He got outclassed that whole fight. Like, honestly, I already know my ball knowledge is not that great. I mean, the casual take is maybe a little warranted, but this pick was really bad for me because Alden Coria just dominated the whole fight. I thought that his output was really good, like just the volume of strikes that he threw out.
Yeah.
I didn't expect the Gurule to get that
belt to ass.
And then even when Gurule tried doing anything, the grappling that Coria had, which I didn't expect, it just negated anything he tried to output. Like, it was just kind of a masterclass for me. It looked like sparring.
And Louis, is it Louis or Luis? Luis?
Yeah.
So I was wrong on both. Luis Gurule is now 0-3 in his UFC career.
Yeah,
he's had 3 fights in the last year and a half-ish.
I know what I'm doing for my predictions. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. He looked promising in contender series when he beat Nick Chidi or whatever. But
yeah,
I mean, it was a split decision too.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was just like, man.
But yeah,
it was a fight.
It sucked. It was a fight. It happened.
And you know who else was just? It was a fight. Alibi Idiris just laying on Ode Osbourne for 3 rounds.
That shit was so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of this. They need
free my boy Ode Osbourne.
This don't count
He's
as a
in
loss.
jail. Neither was his Urseg win, because Jacob thinks it was a win anyways.
Yeah.
I thought we were like, Ode Osbourne won that easily.
Do you think that was a win?
I think Steve won, but barely. I think it could have been a split decision. I'm totally fine with it. It could have been a draw for that matter. It was just like, it really. I was like, Steve won, I guess, sure.
And Alibi just is so kind of boring.
Yeah.
Just kind of mid.
I'm not a huge fan. If you can, get better submission game, I'm here for it.
I'm here for it, and ground and pound.
I don't think his striking is gonna evolve at all. He's not good at it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. And then Battle of
feature prelim.
Kind of the Unks. I don't even.
Kind of battle of mid, battle of Unks.
Yeah.
They both looked solid against each other. Though.
Yeah, it was a good fight. This was why I think this or the next.
I liked it.
Okay.
I think this or the next one was like the best of the prelims.
Yeah.
because it was kind of back and forth the whole time. I thought Chidi just
a dominant force. He was a presence.
yeah.
He looked like he was just.
Yeah, and then Carlos Leal looked like he had seen ghosts the entire fight. Like his fight face, I'm sorry, something's gonna change. He was just eyes wide open. But hey, I kind of like Carlos Leal.
Yeah, he had
so,
really good takedown.
Yeah, takedown defense. His striking was nice in the
That
pocket.
was really good too.
Yeah, like he dealt with Chidi's length very well. I found like he closed the distance nice. He didn't let Chidi kind of get his kicks going and kind of get in a flow state, which Chidi can do, and I think we've seen. However, Carlos Leal dealt with him pretty nice, and I was quite impressed with Carlos.
I was very impressed. I think I picked Leal to win.
Yeah.
I was just like dart out of board. I was like, yeah, sure, him.
I guess so.
I wasn't confident with it, but thank gosh. Oh man.
Is Michael Pereira back?
Yeah.
Is Michael Pereira back?
Yeah. I picked against him, which really hurt. It hurt my soul because Michel Pereira, I love him as a fighter. He's one of my favorite. He's one of my favorite middleweights. I picked against him because Zachary's younger, in Texas. All this. I don't know why I picked against my guy. He bullied him in the fight. The guy was just like blood falling out of his mouth.
Low-key a robbery. I think Zachary Reese won the fight, honestly. Yeah, like damage-wise, sure. Michael Pereira pieced him up and he was...
The guy, I thought he was missing his jaw.
However, I like Zachary Reese more. And I thought he got the win. But, whatever. I guess the dancing Michael Pereira, back.
Hey, I mean, would you rather see Zachary Reese win just to be like, okay, or see Michel Pereira stay in the UFC?
I guess. Zachary Reese has got a while. He's still young, too. Like, 31.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm glad Zachary Reese lost. He drew to Sidrika's dumbass. So never mind.
That was the fight that he kicked him in the balls. He's like, I can't feel my ball. Yeah, so he had the no contest with Sidrikas because he like annihilated his one ball sack. So.
All right. Well, this was a good fight. Listen, I know I picked Josiah Harrell. I had hope that after his whole brain.
Yeah.
Like
you're hoping for the story.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? I'll play into the story. I'll hype my boy up. Hopefully he does well.
Yeah. No, he got folded in one.
Yeah. Poor guy, man.
The finish was so crazy too. Like he started punching him. Jacobe Smith started punching him. He's like, ref, you can do something.
Yeah.
Ref goes, keep punching him, and then Jacobe just starts laying into him, and the ref just like fully bodied Jacobe's like, you just told him to keep going.
Yeah, poor Josiah Harrell, man.
That guy did not look like an Olympian fighter. I'm so sorry. Like the way I was like looking into this fight and the stuff that I was seeing about both individual fighters, they were talking like it was gonna be some crazy matchup, kind of like the fight that happened just earlier, the Michael Pereira fight and Zachary's fight. Like, I thought he was gonna do way better than he did. I thought it was gonna be competitive. Both coming unbeaten. I think same record too, 11-0, and from like literally the first strike, I was like, oh shit, like this guy's a fraud.
Yeah.
And then maybe not a fraud because I didn't watch his previous fights.
To be fair, he fought like last week as well. Like he fought like less than a week before this event.
Yeah, he fought in LFA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He speared a guy through the cage and then what? All right, I'm guessing I'm going to Austin.
Yeah.
Or was it in Houston or Austin? Which one was it? One of them. I don't know. It was in Texas. I think it was Houston.
Houston.
Yeah. Shout out Glorilla.
Shout out not Sergey Spivak.
Bruh.
That guy, bro, this was such a mid. Like, this is...
Your lock.
I'm tired of heavyweight, man. Honestly.
It's so just not good. Oh my goodness. Like, it's actually... Wow, that was it. Like, I think the last 3 heavyweight fights, it's just been moderate.
Yeah.
We need Tom Aspinall. And this is Tom Aspinall's teammate.
Ante Delija?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And he can't even produce a good fight. It's just like...
It was so bad. It was so disappointing.
I hate to say it, but I kind of think we need Josh Hokett.
Yeah, unfortunately. Josh Hokett and, who's the other guy? Asplund?
Steven Asplund, Concrete. Yeah. It's unfortunate they're fighting each other, so one of them's going.
I don't understand why they would do that, but... Yeah, Sergey Spivak, you suck.
I don't like you.
Ante Delija, lock in.
Yep.
And heavyweight, you can disband it.
Hey, we got Mick Parkin versus Mario Pinto in London.
That's kind of fire. And Tybura's fighting soon too. I like her.
Yeah, who's Tybura fighting again? He's fighting, what's his name? It's like
Walter Walker.
Oh, Walter. He's losing.
Walter Walker's losing?
No, Marcin.
Yeah, probably.
In one, probably.
I want to see Johnny Walker fighting Walter Walker. I think that.
Yeah, after all their beef.
Their brother beef. That's so hilarious.
From boring to washed. This guy's washed.
Oh, I miss Dan Ige.
So washed. What a wash, man.
I mean, you could argue it was an early stoppage, though.
No.
Yes, you could. Yes, you could.
He was fully doing this.
It's until you stop blocking, until you can't defend yourself anymore, and he was literally on the ground like this.
With 4 seconds left in the round.
Yep.
And they went, no, stop. What? Stop what?
It was a really good kick, though.
It was a great kick. It was a good execution from Melquizael. But early stoppage. And I really like Dan Ige, so I was quite disappointed with this.
I mean, I picked Costa, so I was like, oh, alright.
I also picked Costa.
I think we all picked Costa, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I know who we didn't all pick. Uros Medic. What?
Hey! I got that right.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, right. That's actually washed check.
Yeah.
Jeff Neal losing to Uros Medic, and then Uros, who said we have a problem? It's me!
Jeff Neal glass chin at this point.
Which is crazy because he used to have like the best one.
Yeah.
Now he's getting knocked out by Medic.
Yeah. And
but is Medic a demon? He lost to Soriano. Ooh.
Yeah. It's a bad loss. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I count this as like a credible win. Like, yes, it's Jeff Neal. Yes, he's really good and has been really good in the UFC for a long time. But does he just have a bad chin now? He got dropped by Protez, and that Protez one was way better.
Oh yeah.
This one was a weird one. It was just kind of a left hook. It did land right on the temple. Like, it was a perfect landing. However,
Protez ended him.
Is Medic that good, or is Jeff Neal's chin just no longer there? I hope Jeff Neal retires because I don't want him to be remembered as a guy that just gets knocked out every fight at this point.
We'll see in the matchmaking if you officially send him packing. But
Yep.
Medic, hey, he's probably. I mean, he's gonna be ranked, so that's gonna be interesting to see because Rose Medic ranked is just such an odd look. Unless they give Mike Malata ranking.
They might soon. Shout out Winnipeg.
Hell yeah.
You know who we're not shouting at though?
Sean Strickland. I don't like you. You know, you had a good performance. I won't lie, you had a good performance. But like, I don't like you though.
No.
He did credit Anthony Hernandez. Like, this is a good man right here.
Is Sean Strickland like?
What are your thoughts?
Was this his best performance?
Maybe. I'd say maybe the Izzy one.
I would say Izzy too.
What are your thoughts on people saying that Anthony Hernandez is mid?
No.
Like, there's people saying fraud check.
Here's the thing. Do I think he was ranked higher than he should have been? Yes.
Maybe, yeah.
I think they're like, but middleweight's at a weird place right now. Like Brandon Allen, Izzy's on a losing streak. Kyle lost recently. Like RDR lost recently. Delitze lost. Cannonier lost. Like middleweight's at a weird place right now. I think we're seeing a change at the guard a little bit. So I guess it kind of makes sense why he was ranked so high.
Changing of the guard and then Sean Strickland.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. But
I just on Sean Strickland, Smith.
I don't like him. I don't like him. He's a shit person. He's a fucking idiot, and I did not want to watch this fight because I did not want to watch Sean Strickland fight, but watching the highlights, I'm really angry that Anthony Hernandez
lost. Yeah, I thought he was. I thought maybe he would melt him like he did to.
Yeah, when he got that knee in the third, I just.
Yeah.
I just. It's so sad. It's just so disappointing. It's just so like. Anyways.
Let's just get into the frickin' matchups because I don't want to talk about this guy as much as I can.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do not early prelims because those.
There's just regular prelims.
It's just regular prelims and the main card. Okay.
Nora Cornolle and Joselyne Edwards. They go first.
Yep.
Who wants to go?
You go ahead.
All right. Nora Cornolle is up first. There's like nobody in this division, so she has to fight someone unranked, I guess. I have her against Claudia Sigala because she doesn't have a fight booked, and she's mid. So Nora, you can fight her to see where you're at. On the other hand, Joselyne Edwards, I think she's just gonna slowly, work her way up the rankings. I have her facing Karol Rosa next. Just someone that's ranked higher than her.
Mm-hmm.
There's not really any reason for that. It's just her.
Yeah. Fair enough. I have Nora fighting the loser of Melissa Mullins versus Laura Carolina.
Okay.
I think both Laura and Melissa are.
I think that's on the Britain card, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so whoever loses this is going to be on a 2-fight losing streak. Nora's good, but she's also on a 2-fight losing streak. That's mainly my main reason, is that whoever loses this, they fight each other.
Do you think that she faced the loser or the winner? Because she is still currently technically ranked.
I mean, maybe. It could be. It could be either. I think either
Laura
of those.
Carolina's not. Is she 0-1 in the UFC or 0-2, something like that?
She
She's
is.
just like not great either way.
Melissa? No.
Luana.
Um.
I remember watching her lose. I just forget when this was.
She's 6-4 in the UFC. She lost in 2025, but had 2 wins in 2024 and 1 win in 2023. So she's okay. She's not horrible.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, why can't I think? Joselyne Edwards. I think she's going to continue to move up in the rankings as well. I have her fighting. Let's see. Kelton Vieira.
Caitlin Vieira?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know.
It's just a very like.
Yeah. It's just kind of like who do you pick from?
Yeah.
From the crowd, but I think that's not a bad matchup.
Yeah.
She's number 4, maybe a little too high, but there's not many people in this division, so. Sorry about that, everybody.
Samir?
Yeah,
Talking
Samir.
about Nora Cornolle. What a ledge.
For I don't know. I'm looking at the rankings right now.
It's just like it's such a weird division because it's like it's kind of similar to the heavyweight division where it's like 30 to 40 people in the whole thing. Like half the division's ranked, half of it isn't.
I can tell you my Joselyne Edwards one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hit that. Jason? Yeah. Is that if she beats or loses to Aylin Perez? Or either?
In either case.
Fair enough.
That's like a fair matchup, I think.
Yeah, she's on like a 2-fight losing streak, so it's like either way she's gonna probably fight down again. I think it's fair. Especially like if she loses. Fuck. Yeah. I like that. Nora Cornolle, just random unranked fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly fair, because yeah.
All right, Alden
Luis Gurule
versus Luis Gurule. For Luis Gurule, I have one simple word.
Fun.
You're gone. See you, buddy.
Yeah, no.
You are bad.
0-3? Yeah, I know you're cooked. You're top cheddar, buddy.
Yeah.
Alden, however, not getting cut.
No, 2-0 in the UFC. I've been quite impressed with his performances. I think he's looked really good in both. In this one, and when he fought Alexandre Costa, that uppercut was nasty. I got him fighting just outside the rankings because I think, like I said, I think he's been quite impressive in his last two. And I got him fighting Jose Ochoa.
Ooh.
I think that'll be a good striking matchup for both guys.
Mm-hmm.
Ochoa's 1-2 in the UFC. He hasn't looked too good. I mean, he beat Cody Durden, which was like a good win for him, but he lost to Amobayev and Loner Kavanaugh, which are pretty good losses to have. Like, I'm not mad at either of those, so I think he can still make a name for himself in the UFC.
Yeah.
And I think this is just a kind of a good test for both guys.
I agree. I think that's a good one. I personally, I had kind of similar to what you did last time. Win or lose, I have Alden Coria facing Kevin Borjas. He's facing Emil Rodriguez this upcoming week. Or I think he's fighting Emil Rodriguez. Either way. I have him fighting Borjas because Borjas is not very good. He's on a losing streak. And even if he wins, he's got to fight someone lower than him. So, Alden Coria, Kevin Borjas, 2 strikers. Kind of similar kind of vibe to you. But he has a fight, so maybe not. But we'll see.
Yeah.
I actually also had
Borjas. Hey, give me that.
I just thought it would be a good feeder fight for Alden Coria.
It kind of does feel like a feeder fight, yeah. And I'm there for it because Kevin, not that good. Not that good. Ode Osbourne, though.
Ode Osbourne.
You go. That's your guy, so you go first.
Just retire, bro.
Really?
Retire, bro. You're 34. You've had your moment in the spotlight. And I like you as a gatekeeper, but I don't want to keep seeing you lose, man. He's won 1 fight in his last 6. And I don't see him getting...
Is that right? 1 in his last 6?
1 in his last 6.
Jesus.
He lost to Amobayev, Philo, Rodriguez. He beat Gurule, lost to Urseg, and lost to...
He beat Luis Gurule! Hey.
Everybody's doing it nowadays. And Luis Gurule's not a good win.
No.
So just retire. I'm not mad at you retiring.
After hearing that,
though,
it's not a bad shout, really.
you're 34. You're not getting much better.
At flyweight?
Yeah, you're not getting
That's not a bad thing.
Could maybe move up,
Maybe.
but because maybe he's just not doing well with the weight cuts and everything.
His best looking fight was his split decision loss at bantamweight versus Urseg.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
it's like,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I got.
I personally have him versus the winner of Sumaderji and Jesus Aguilar. Just once again, kind of a feeder fight because he's mid.
Yeah.
I had him.
Hey guys,
Go ahead.
I had him fighting I was looking at just the rankings, and I also had a similar idea of maybe not cutting him, but it's just like I couldn't really find anybody. So I said CJ Vergara.
Okay, yeah, that's actually, I like CJ Vergara. Also, we did not say Leavitt Idiris, did we?
No, yeah, no.
Oh, okay, so we just went around.
Yeah.
We don't really win or lose a winner. We said, oh, Osbourne, is he retiring?
Do you want to hear mine?
Yes. What's your Leavitt Idiris pick?
I went for just kind of getting him a feeder,
Okay.
and I'm thinking for an older flyweight,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going for Tim Elliott.
A ranked fight against Tim Elliott. I like it. Tim Elliott fraud checked after Curry.
Mhm.
You could fraud check this guy too. Who knows? I do like that. I have someone unranked.
Yeah, it is a bit of a jump, but that's why I'm like, it's like kind of a feeder fight, but it's also a ranked fight. That's why I made it, because it's like on paper it's a really good one.
Yeah, I think it's reasonable. I mean, Idiris is like already
And
like
I think he'd win that matchup easily.
like he's already outside of the rankings
Yeah.
right now, so you could do that. I have him facing another young prospect just because like I don't like Idiris that much. If you can beat this guy, unfortunate, but whatever. I have him against Hyun Sung Park. It's another striker, but he can grapple a little bit. Versus can't strike at all, but he can grapple. So it's like who's better? Who gets a ranked fight? I'm picking Park.
I'm picking a guy who also beat Ode Osbourne. I'm picking him to 2 fights. A guy who's coming off a loss against Kevin Borjas. Ronaldo Rodriguez.
Oh, lazy boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're both young, both prospects.
They're like both young, both prospects.
Yeah. I mean, Ronaldo won 26. And both kind of decent grapplers. I'd like to see it just because, I mean, a lot of flyweight guys are kind of booked right now.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of an interesting fight. I don't want to give him a ranked fight, and I don't want to give him anything too high because he's only 1-1. He did lose in his debut, and he kind of had a boring fight against Ode Osbourne, so I don't want to give him anything too high. If he gets Rodriguez, cool. Maybe give him a ranked fighter just outside the rankings. But yeah, they both beat Ode Osbourne, so that's kind of my main reason.
Yeah. And then we have Chidi Njokuani.
I don't care.
It was Randy Brown.
Randy Brown. Okay.
I like that.
Isn't Randy Brown? I forget. Is he fighting Kevin Holland? Is it? I know he's fighting one like in the next card or the next like pay-per-view. He probably loses, so that's perfect because they're both just kind of unranked, kind of fodder.
Yeah.
And who do you have for Leal?
For Leal, you're not gonna like this.
Okay.
It's also another jump. I have him fighting Vicente Luque.
I don't hate that. Vicente Luque, that's not a jump anymore. That guy is. that guy is fodder. Yeah, I like that because if there's a chance where Luque loses, I'm there for it, and he would lose that fight. So I like that. For me, I personally, kind of a weird one. I did Chidi Njokuani versus Phil Rowe. They both lost on this card. Boom. Carlos Leal against John Paul Lebosnoyani. They both won on this card. So it's just the winner of both fights versus the loser of both fights.
That's fair.
Boom.
That's fair. I kind of reverse Samir here. I have Chidi versus Vicente Luque. Both kickboxers.
You think Luque's down there?
Luque is down there. Let's be
He
real.
is the floor.
He's not him anymore, and has never been him.
There you
in
go.
front of the pod though. Not really. Yeah, Chidi Bang Bang versus Vicente Luque. I think that'd be fun. A little bit of striking matchup, a little kickboxing action.
Hell yeah.
Carlos Leal. I'm giving him Neil Magny.
Ooh.
I'm giving him Neil Magny. Another lengthy, tall striker. And I think Carlos Leal can get this done.
Yeah.
Neil Magny is a good test for him.
Yeah.
And I don't hate that. I love Neil Magny. I like Carlos Leal, so I think this is just a fun matchup for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a little bit of a dream. You know?
Did Carlos Leal? I think someone called it Neil Magny. Was it Leal?
It might have been.
I feel like someone did.
It might have been.
Right.
It was him or low key.
Surely not Punahele.
It could have been Jacobe Smith.
Oh
no, Jacobe Smith called out Kevin Holland.
yes.
That's what it was.
Right.
But yeah, Carlos Leal. Fight Neil Magny. I think that's fine.
Fair enough.
And Neil Magny hasn't fought in a while, so
Yeah.
bring him back.
What about Zachary Reese? What do you do with the kid?
The kid. Zachary the Savage Reese. I don't know, because you know what, low key, Jack Hermanson.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm cool with that. Yeah.
Because I like Zachary Reese, and I think Jack Hermanson should just leave. We're done with you.
We're done with the
We have
90s.
Zachary Reese now.
I have him fighting Fedorovic.
All right.
I think they're both in the same area
Okay.
for me in terms of they're unranked, but if they were to be in a class, I think they'd be in the same one, and I also think it would be a good fight for Zachary Reese.
Mm-hmm.
It would definitely help him develop, and I think it's one that he would win and would potentially get him back on track. Yeah, I think it's a good rebound fight.
I guess I'll say mine. I think Zach Reese, also just someone that's worse, but I don't know how much worse. I have him fighting Andrei Pulayev.
Okay.
Got kind of slimed against Gauthier a couple weeks ago, but he might be all right because Gauthier did not want that grappling.
Yeah.
So maybe he's all right. I don't know. Anyways, Michel Pereira.
For Michel Pereira, I'm kind of feeding him to a wolf here. I'm giving him Cam Rousen, who fought recently in Australia.
Giraffe, yeah.
And so they both kind of have a similar return timeline.
Yeah.
And I want Cam Rousen to kind of get a name. Like, he did beat Cody Brundage, which is an okay name. But I think Michael Pereira is a good name to fight and get. I think that would propel him to possibly a ranked fight, which could be interesting. Especially after you beat Cody Brundage, you beat Michael Pereira, who's coming off a win and kind of an impressive win.
Yeah.
So give him Cam Rousen, and Cam Rousen by whatever he wants.
I kind of have a similar vibe. Instead of fighting on the Australia card, I have someone who fought on the Qatar card in November or so. I also have him getting fed to Ismail Nardiev.
Oh.
He got...
That may be more of a feeding.
Maybe. Nardiev, he annihilated, what's his name? Was it Mearshart? No. It was some old guy. I forget who.
Yeah.
He annihilated someone. And I think he'll just probably do the same for Michel. And that's all. And that's that.
And that's that.
For Michel Pereira?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're...
I kind of went the other route.
Okay.
I thought...
You want to give him a winnable fight?
No.
Oh.
But I just went some guy way higher up.
Okay.
I just thought that he's been stacking up really, 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 really good performances. And I feel like this guy needs to get up on his ass and do something with his career.
Okay.
The guy that I'm talking about is Jared Cannonier. And I think a fight like this would be good to get him out of that slump of just being in that, literally a gatekeeper. Like,
Yeah.
I'm tired of seeing it. You know what I mean? I just want to see him do something. And I think that this fight, if he loses, would get him out, and if he wins, definitely gives him a conversation to fight someone bigger.
Interesting. Okay.
In my opinion, because I think I think Pereira has, he's kind of low key back.
Maybe. I mean, with that performance, I think that's totally reasonable to say. Who is next?
Alright, Josiah Harrell versus Jacobe Smith. Josiah Harrell, I still want him to see him fight in the UFC. I think it's well deserved. I think he had good performances in LFA. Yes, it sucks, but he did fight off a week's notice and fought a week ago, week and a half ago. Sorry, guy, we talked it out earlier. Give him Nico Bryce.
Okay.
Who's 0-3 in his last 3.
A very winnable fight.
Very winnable fight, and I think give him one.
Yeah.
Let him complete his story a little bit.
Yeah.
After that, it's not impressive.
We'll see.
We'll see.
But for Jacobe?
But for Jacobe, just give him who he called out. Give him Kevin Holland.
Win or lose against Randy Brown?
Is he fighting? He's fighting. Oh, Kevin Holland's fighting Randy Brown. Yeah, win or lose.
Kevin Holland's kind of...
If
his last fight was a loss to Michael Lott.
Yeah, and look, if Kevin Holland wins, maybe not. If he loses, definitely.
He's got prospect.
Yeah,
So it's like a
and Jacobe Smith's he's kind of gaining momentum.
Yeah.
Especially after this knockout, I don't really hate it.
Yeah, no, I don't either. Personally, I did this kind of before, but for a different one. Josiah Harrell, I have him facing Ramiz Brahimaj, who also lost on this card. Jacobe Smith, Punahele Soriano, who beat Ramiz Brahimaj. They just ranked there were so many welterweight fights. I'm like, okay, your timeline works out. Boom. So Jacobe Smith versus Punahele Soriano.
Yeah. I had Jacobe Smith fighting Neil Magny.
Okay.
I think that Neil Magny is kind of the guy that shows that if you're good enough or not.
Yeah.
And I think that this would be a really good test for Jacobe Smith. And I also think that if he loses, it wouldn't really do anything bad for him.
Yeah, no, I agree. And do you have a fight for Harrell, or is he's just out?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, 0-1 in the UFC and got slimed, so I think that's totally reasonable. Who is next? Ante Dalia.
I got a fight.
What? Yeah.
Bad versus bad. Tai Tuivasa.
Yeah, sure. He annihilates Ty, probably. Ty's just that bad. Like, Ante stands and bangs, and he folds the kid. So
loser loses their privilege to fight in any
the UFC,
any establishment.
yeah. And what about Sergey?
Thai bureau.
Okay.
I think that correct me if I'm wrong, they're both in the same area in rankings, and I just thought that I think kind of like my point for the Michael Pereira fight with Jared Cannonier, I think that they need to start making fights that kind of changes the order and the ranking a little bit more.
Okay.
And I think that Spivak fighting Taiburo would do that.
Cool.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Cool. Me personally, I have Anti-Galia versus the guy who fought Tai Tuivasa, Taliesin Teixeira. I don't really care about Taliesin
Also,
anymore.
kind of a bit off.
Yeah. Very winnable for either fighter.
Mm-hmm.
And if they want to keep building Taliesin Teixeira, I think that's winnable for him.
Yeah.
To kind of continue to build his name. And Anti-Galia kind of should win that fight.
Yep.
But if he loses it, yeesh. Low-key could get cut.
Yeah.
On the other hand, though, I have Sergey Spivak just fighting Rizvan Kuniev.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They're like next to each other in the rankings, and Rizvan really shouldn't be that high because he just beat Jolton Almeida.
Yep.
So like, give him Spivak. See who deserves the ranking. If Rizvan wins, cool. I mean, deserves the ranking. Maybe deserves a top 5 fight.
Maybe.
And if Spivak wins, I guess maybe deserves a top 5 fight. I don't know.
I'm kind of the opposite in a way. For Anti-Galia, I said this in an episode. Jacob.
Oh shit, my fault.
I said this in a previous episode.
I like the table.
Thank you. Bless.
I said this in a previous episode. I just have the loser of this fight. It was Anti-Galia versus Rizvan Kuniev. Because Kuniev has to fight down and Dalia is below. So yeah. Sergey Spivak, I have the opposite of what you said actually. I have him fighting upwards.
Okay.
I have him fighting because all these other guys, they're, in it. So I have Sergey Spivak versus Sergey Pavlovich.
Ooh, the Battle of Sergeys.
Because, Spivak, he's done surprisingly well for how bad I feel like he should be. And Pavlovich, he's not, he beat Waldo, but then since then, Waldo's arguably passed him.
Yeah.
Volkov's already passed him, and Gon's passed him. Pereira might move. Like, there's just so many people. There's no way he's fighting for a title now. He's got to fight someone else, so might as well fight Spivak.
Yep. That's fair.
Yeah.
100K Dan Ige.
Gosh,
that was quick. I like that.
Yeah.
like that.
I kind of, honestly, I'll kind of spoil my other one. I said the winner of this fight should face Josh Emmett because either as a rematch against Dan Ige or just another young guy. So that's what I have for Melquizael. But who do you have for Melquizael?
I was struggling to find a way to justify it because I know that how you feel about him.
You like, okay, well.
Lerone Murphy. I think it's also.
What if he beats Mopsar?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he will.
Okay, so this is, hypothetically, if he loses to Mopsar, then okay.
No, I'm sorry, no. Even if he fucking loses to Mopsar, no.
That's what I was
Murphy
thinking.
is way too
That's.
top notch.
I understand that, but just for me, I was going with the angle of kind of like a guy similar to Dan Ige, just in the rankings, and he is a little susceptible. And after this performance, from Costa, I think that a guy like Lerone Murphy is susceptible. So that's why I made that pick. But I understand why it's a crazy one.
Yeah.
What did you have for Dan Ige?
For Dan Ige, I had Josh.
Josh Emmett. And you had?
For Dan Ige, I have him fighting down out of the rankings, unfortunately, because he just lost to an unranked guy. I have him facing a person who just also lost to Melquizael. I have Dan Ige versus Morgan Charrier.
Ooh.
And then, of course, I have Melquizael versus Josh Emmett. Even if he wins or loses against, what's his name? the Argentine, Kevin Vallejos.
I personally have Dan Ige fighting Do Ho Choi.
Duo Choi, okay.
Coming off 2 wins, he hasn't fought since 2024, so hopefully he comes back soon. Cause
Yeah.
I like Do Ho Choi.
Yeah.
A lot. And I think it's very winnable for him. Dan Ige is kind of washed, which is very sad. I like Dan Ige.
Yeah.
However, on the other hand, Melquizael is an interesting one for me because I don't really know who to give him. I was low-key just going to say Patricio Pitbull.
Yeah.
He hasn't had a fight. He's not had a fight booked yet. So, could be a little bit too late. Otherwise, my other pick was low-key John Silva, but I think that's too high.
Maybe, yeah. See, I think
Patricio Rome Murphy, so I guess we're just...
Patricio is honestly fine, I would say, because, like, I mean, he was supposed to fight at 321, didn't.
Yeah.
And he hasn't fought since then, so...
Yeah.
You know, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I like that.
And Melquizael didn't take much damage in that, so I
No.
can see him fighting in like a month or 2.
Maybe.
So, and Pitbull could make that timeline very easily.
Oh, yeah.
Moving on though, Jeff Neal. Oh man.
Yeah, what are you doing with Jeff Neal?
Oh, please just retire, Jeff. Yeah, I'm just gonna say retire.
Okay.
Simply based on the fact that your chin is clearly not there anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe you just fought 2 of the biggest powerhouses in the UFC, which could very well just be the case. You just fought a knockout artist in Medic and Carlos Prates. So you could stay, however, you are at this point, and just retire before you keep getting knocked out.
Fair.
I would really appreciate that. Because you've been knocked out twice in the first round in your last 2. So
And then Medic. Do you have him facing a ranked guy?
it's tough. It's tough because Jeff Neal wasn't ranked, right?
Yeah, he was. He's like
He is
14.
12.
He's 12. Okay.
Low key, Medic versus Leon.
He did call out Leon Edwards.
I don't hate that because Leon's not looked good. Just gone out and our
what?
Medic.
3-fight losing streak?
Yeah, our Medic and Prates just got the same route to the top 5.
Just slime out Carlos
Neal,
Cortez.
Neal, and then Edwards, and then they fight each other. The ultimate battle. You know what I mean?
And then the winner of that fight gets to get annihilated by whoever's the champion.
But yeah, because I think Medic should be like 13. Like Gilbert Burns already has a fight. Bonfin, Joaquin just got a fight booked.
Yeah.
Give him Leon.
Oh yeah, true. Joaquin versus Brady, right?
Yeah.
That's a good one. I personally have where is it? Jeff Neal. I kind of did him a little dirty. I don't have him retiring. I have him winning the the winner of Chris Curtis and Mick DeBicco roll by. So essentially, Jeff Neal versus Mick DeBicco roll by.
Yeah.
He has to do it.
Yeah.
He has to take his, sacrifice himself for Mick DeBick to get ranked, and it's unfortunate, but
It is what it is.
truly. Uros Medic, I have him facing someone out of the rankings. I have him facing someone down. This guy, arguably, he might not deserve a ranked shot because of his last performance, but I'm giving it to him because I like him. The guy who beat Vicente Luque, Joel Alvarez. Because that would be also a really fun fight.
Yeah.
Because Medic and Alvarez both can get that knockout. And, arguably, after his performance against Luque, maybe he doesn't deserve a ranked fight, but I'm giving it to him anyways. What about you, Samir?
For Jeff Neal,
Yeah.
I just got Daniel Rodriguez.
I thought about Daniel Rodriguez, yeah. That's not a bad one.
Sorry about that, everybody. We're back. I took my hoodie off. I got a new hat.
Click play. Good.
Fuck?
Has it not been recording?
No, it was.
Okay, we'll just go to that and then click resume and we'll see. Just go all the way to the end. And then click resume. And then we'll just boom, and we'll see what happens. Alright, Jacob, clap.
Alright, sorry, we're back, everybody. I was hot, so I took my hoodie off, and I put a hat on, so I'm now hot on my head. Hot head. Anyways, we're back. We wait for Samir's answer on Jeff Neal and our boy.
Udos.
I have Jeff Neal to fight Daniel Rodriguez. I just feel like Jeff Neal's, after this fight, his ranking and his tank, he's basically tanked himself. He went down.
Do you think he's ranked still? Like, maybe not.
And I just think that a guy like Daniel Rodriguez, he's a very good prospect, and this is just the type of fight you give to a prospect.
Yeah.
Like
Especially
a big
after he
name
beat
that's
Kevin
kind of
Holland in his last
washed.
fight.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
And then for Medic, I have Sean Brady. I think that'd be a really good matchup. I think that Brady's a really good grappler, and that would be a really good test for Medic, because if he could pass Brady's grappling, I think he could stand, kind of show how he belongs in welterweight. And I also think that it would be a good matchup for the UFC. Not something they like, but something that's become a staple, which is a striker versus a grappler. Like, I just think it's a really good matchup.
I think that's not horrible. That's not horrible. I especially because Sean Brady's 2-fight losing streak, and I think he's been finishing his last 2, right? Because it was Leon and Valle. He's kind of low, and Uros is on like a 3-fight win streak now. He's knocked out Salikov, knocked out Neal, and then I forget who was before Salikov. But hey, he's running through people, and I think it's not ridiculous. Anyways, let's get in this freaking main event.
All right.
Fluffy
Hernandez. For Fluffy, I went back and forth. I didn't know who to pick. But I am going to pick the winner of Kyle Berholio and RDR.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the perfect matchup to make. Both guys are grapplers. Anthony Hernandez is a grappler, so it's just grappler versus grappler again. Yeah. And then Anthony Hernandez right now is 4. He should move to 6 and bump Izzy down to 7. And then... Anyways, Kaio and RDR, whoever wins that is probably going to be in that 5 to 6 range, and I think that's just the perfect matchup. Yeah. Everyone in the top 5 should kind of have their matchups made. But we'll get there. And yeah, that's why I think it should be.
Sean Strickland?
I'll get to Sean Strickland.
Hold on. Sean Strickland.
He's tough, man, because here's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sean Strickland is a really good fighter, and he could be the possible guy to beat Khamzat Chimaev because of his takedown defense and because of his strategy of he's a really good boxer, and I think that jab and teep is really effective.
It works, yeah.
And against a guy like Khamzat who likes to shoot takedowns early, I could see him being a little bit timid. However, I'm not going to give it to him.
Okay.
I am going to give a title eliminator between Sean Strickland and a rematch of Nasruddin Imavov.
Interesting. So
boxer on boxer.
So a number 1 contender fight with Imavov.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. Because I think that's what you have to do. I think Khamzat is gonna wait a while to fight. I don't know if he's gonna move up to light heavyweight. If he moves up to light heavyweight and vacates his title, then I could see Imavov Strickland for the vacant middleweight belt. But yes, I think Imavov Strickland is a fight to make no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
I have the exact same thing as you. I have Khamzat. I just said that my reasoning was that it's not more so that he is the best equipped. It's more so that the division lacks a number 1 contender, and I feel like if there was anyone you could push and throw, you know what I mean? Like let's just say Sean Strickland wins. Sean Strickland's not he's not retaining the belt for more than 2 fights.
Mm-hmm.
So that's already a quick change. So even if he is the champion, he's done, and then his UFC thing's done.
Yeah.
And then if he loses, he's not one of those fighters where they're trying to put up, in stock. So it's like one of those people who can take that loss, kind of like think of like Renato Moicano, Islam Makhachev. It's like if he wins, he's not keeping the belt.
Yeah.
And they can do the instant rematch. And then if he loses, nothing happens. He doesn't really lose his stock. He doesn't move down that much probably. Mm-hmm. So I think that was my reasoning. Is Sean Strickland is the most perfect person to put in that situation.
So you have Sean Strickland versus Khamzat?
But if that doesn't work with the timing, then I also had Imavov, just because I thought I kind of forgot the aspect of like their rematch, and more so in the aspect of that's just the only other fighter in the division that I feel like.
Because you can't do Sean versus Drickus again. You don't really want to do.
You could.
Oh.
That's not what I have picked,
And
but you
and
could.
what about for Anthony Hernandez?
I kind of. What did you say for yours?
I said winner of RDR and
I think
Kyle.
that's a little too. I had him against Brendan Allen. I just think they're both in the same range, and I thought that one's way easier to make because yes, the matchup that you're talking about is grappler against grappler, but when I think of like Brendan Allen, that's all I can think of.
Is grappler?
Like I think that Anthony Hernandez versus Brendan Allen would be an entertaining fight just because if you do like grappling, that would be very like high intense, a very smart grappling fight. I also think that it keeps Hernandez in contention to like move up without
like tarnishing himself.
without Tarn or anyone else that they're trying to build up.
Yeah, because if he does fight Brendan Allen and he's like whoever loses that fight, their stock's not gonna go down crazy because it's like you know what.
They'll get another fight just like that, and then if they lose that one, maybe
then they go to I like that. Okay, Ben.
I have Anthony Hernandez personally against. I'll give an emphasis: Anthony Hernandez versus Kyle Baralio. But that's because I think Kyle Baralio is going to win the fight.
Same thing as me.
I have the winner. I'm hoping it's Baralio because if like RDR wins, I'm not loving that because
But then you could say that like because it was supposed to be RDR versus Hernandez
you could rebook
to start.
Yeah, you could do that. So I did say the winner of the Ritter / Baralio, and I wrote in brackets Baralio because that's what I think is going to win.
Yep.
I don't hate the one with Brendan Allen. I personally I want to see Brendan Allen versus Drickus.
That's who I have. Yeah.
So I'm fine with Brendan Allen against.
I just wouldn't want to see that matchup. That's just not a matchup I'd want to see.
I think there could be a finish in there though. Maybe not.
That just speaks to me like the most Kamzat Chimaev Drickus fight I've ever seen in my life.
Like imagine Drickus versus Brendan Allen on a Canada card.
See, that'd be cool because you'd be
Kobe?
feeding a card. See, that's like. Okay, now that I think about it, that's like a good gimme that the UFC can throw. Because it's like, hey, Brendan Allen versus Drickus, but then it's like, if you really think about it, so that's a good matchup.
Like right now, the main event of that card is Mike Malott versus Gilbert Burns.
I love that.
I do like it, but as the main event,
It's not a good.
Well, it's not numbered, is it?
No, it's just a fight
So
night.
then that's a good fight night.
But yeah, but like
We've had worse.
wasn't the last Canada fight night? Wasn't that the DeRitter versus Allen?
That was really good though. Yeah.
And that's Allen.
I'm just saying we've had worse fight nights, and recently, especially, like we've had worse fight nights.
Well, like respectfully, the one in Edmonton was Moreno versus Albazi, and that was not a good fight. no disrespect to Amir Albazi, but anyways, off topic.
Let's hear yours. Anthony
Sean
Hernandez.
Strickland.
No, Hernandez first. Oh, you already gave that. Sean
Yeah.
Strickland, sorry. My fault.
Sean Strickland, I have for an interim or vacant title, Nasruddin Imavov, because I don't think Kamzat will be defending until like late in the year at best. I think he's trying to leave the division as much as he can.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be fighting for his own title. So I think there's going to either be an interim title and they force him to fight, or they're just going to make him vacate, kind of like how John Wei Lee or like Volk or like all these people had to do. Like Islam, you know?
Yeah.
You drop your title, you move up. I think they're going to do a similar thing to Kamzat. Maybe not. Maybe they'll force him to fight, but I think it'll be an interim. It's for a title.
Yeah.
Sean Strickland versus Nasu, because
And that's a great fight.
that would be a really fun striking fight. I don't want to say it, but I'm going to be cheering for Ciro Gon's teammate. A dirty eye poker versus... But anything's better than Sean Strickland. Oh my god.
All right, well that's it for the card, everybody. We will be releasing another video later in the week, covering the card that's coming up, the Mexico card, if it's still going to happen in Mexico. Covering that a little bit later in the week. So stay tuned for that. A little bit some announcements though. Van versus Tiger got announced.
Banger.
We kind of knew this was going to happen. It's been rumored for like a week and a half.
Yeah, it was either Tyra or Cape. I preferred Tyra because I want Cape versus Horiguchi so badly.
Do we think that's gonna stay the main event of that card though?
Maybe. I don't know.
Where is it?
It's the Miami card.
Oh, the Casa Center.
The one that's rumored. It's either going to be the flyweight title fight or maybe a light heavyweight title fight between
Kamsa and blank.
It's Yuri. For some reason, Yuri's the one name that's like a lock, but it's Yuri versus either Kamsa or Ulberg.
Yeah.
Why the hell isn't Ulberg getting a lock?
Yeah.
He beat whatever.
Yeah.
But
Samir, any thoughts, Tyra? I'm so happy, thank you.
he does not care.
All right, Moicano Duncan got announced. That's pretty fire.
As a main event, don't love it,
Don't
but
love
I like
it.
the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a main event of a fight night. That's the most Apex card I've ever seen.
Yeah. It is in the Apex.
I thought they were saving the bangers for Paramount. That's
The Canada card got moved from Ottawa to Winnipeg. I think we talked about that a bit. And our boy Mike Malott is going to be the headliner. Hey Mike, we'd love to interview you for the podcast. Hey,
I don't want Gilbert Burns to win.
Yeah.
I want you to win.
And then finally, the last matchups that got announced on Saturday night was Sean Brady versus Joaquin Buckley at welterweight. I think this was one of the perfect matchups to make, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
I love it.
Welterweight's kind of stacked right now, and I kind of don't know what to do with all these good fighters. So we'll see what the rest of the welterweight division looks like.
Wait, so y'all just let me say my pick with Sean Brady? Y'all just let me say that.
I mean, like I low-key don't think he's gonna win. But
No, I think he loses to Joaquin.
and also even if he wins, he can still fight Medic because he's one in if he wins
He's 1-2.
He's 1-2 in his last 3.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, that's it for this week's episode, or this edition of the podcast. Will be another one in probably 2 or 3 days.
Well, yeah, later.
But shout out you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Our video last week got 900 views. Thank you so much for all that and all the support. Yeah. Thank you so much for all the support. Sorry about that. Recording stopped, but we appreciate it as always, and we will see you in about 2 days. Anyways, peace.
Peace.
Boom!